Hello, Sir Dominion. How are you doing? So let's go straight to the point. Okay, so let's go straight to the point. So thank you for joining in today's class. So today I'll just take you through your entire blueprint of your brand. So what we are doing and my particular structure that I used to work with other brand owner. So I'll take you through everything. So let me video front of my jotter. So this is my jotter. So Dominion space. So there's this unique tree framework I take my client through. First is clarity of vision. First, you don't just do anything. Do you have vision for that thing? Like, what's your vision towards that thing? Like, that's the first answer. Sorry, first question. First question you ask yourself. And I've seen, okay, you said you want to build a media agency, like build content and the rest, video editing services, video editing school, and the other your remaining vision. So it must start with an overall vision. You understand? Before we then move to how can you acquire specialized knowledge now. So it's not all knowledge that is useful for you. It's not all knowledge that is useful for you. There's so many things that that is going on in the earth that we cannot comprehend. You understand? So because that is why God created everybody for in different posts and different gifts and the rest, so that we can complement each other. So that is why learning about everything is not wise. So since now you create you have had a vision, you have created a vision for yourself. So the next thing now is just to work on acquiring knowledge, specialized knowledge to make that vision work. So now it's not just about acquiring knowledge for just the sake of acquiring knowledge, but now acquiring knowledge for the sake of the vision. You understand? So if you know what you're building, there's need for you to learn about marketing. As a CEO, you have to learn about marketing. Then you start reading books, watching videos, and implementing what you are saying. Because now your vision, there's need for you to learn about marketing. So that's specialized knowledge. But we are not even talking about that. I think for you, I don't. If it's somebody that just starting out, I would have to go in details to all these two things. But you are not starting out. I know. So the main thing is consistent consistency of productivity. I think that's the major thing we are all lagging behind on. Consistency of productivity. Like we know so much, but we are not putting those things into productive tasks. That is why most of the times we are broke, sure. And funny how many people need what we are offering, but those people don't know us because of we are not putting ourselves out there. We're not productizing our skills. We are not um we just lack this entrepreneurial spirit. Yes, and that's the main focus. So Dominion space will have product ecosystem, a set of products a business sells. Apple, for example, Apple, that's iPhone. Apple don't just sell iPhone. They have iPod, they have iPad, they have um headset, Apple headset, Apple. I think they won't have Apple Jambox. So Apple have so many products. Apple have Apple Music where people can listen to music and they'll pay monthly subscription. You understand? Apple have different products. They don't even have just one iPhone. They have iPhone 11, iPhone 12, iPhone 13. You see the products, right? That's the product ecosystem. So as a business, you are not meant to sell one product. If you want to really make a lot of money and make good profits in your business, you should sell products products in your business. I don't mean that Somebody who is doing mechanics should go and be selling sugar and groundnut in his mechanic shop. But as a mechanic now, you can look for something to sell as a mechanic. You sell spare part and the rest because something that is related to you. So same thing with other companies. They don't just have one product. They have so many products which they call product ecosystem. So yes, and they don't just have product ecosystem. This is what they sell. This is how they make money. This is from this product. But this, without this one, they will not be able to make money. This is called structures for customer acquisition. So this is the structure that they use to get their customers. How Google gets their customer, how Facebook is through structure. So I would just draft just a small short structure for you to understand. Apart from that, your financials, like your financials. So all these things is your products will make you money, but you have to have a strong financial. How you spend those money, how you keep those money. That's what will keep the business running. So yes. So now we're talking about productivity. Now you have a vision. Now you have knowledge. You have a specialized skill, and you are building on that knowledge every day, getting better. So now you have to put it into productivity. And if you want to put it into productivity, you have to have a product ecosystem, set of products, and you have to have structures. So let's go to the structure of how you can acquire customer and the products. Yes, these two things. Let's so this will move to this next part. So we have just simple we need four products. So the first product you sell is what, like, to build trust, and most of the times this is the first product you sell, is to build trust, and most of the time this product is always cheap. If you are starting out, if for me now, if I want to start out, I can start with this. Yes, but if you are just a beginner, I'll suggest you start with here. Okay, this product is to build trust. Most of the times they are cheap. They are cheap. Like your CapCut Premium is a cheap, just a low ticket. They call it low ticket products. Low ticket products. It can be in form of community. You give access to people in the community. You are teaching them, or you are dropping some form of information, and their access to the community can be like 5k, 10k, or cheaper. But the main goal is to build trust. Yes, is to build trust. That's then the next, which is your core products. This one is for transformation. This can be in form of courses, coaching, one-on-one coaching session, like now. So let me go now. You can create a course about video editing, teach people a very detailed course, and sell it for 50,000 naira. Or you can do a group coaching. You coach like 20 people in a group, and pay like maybe 50k each. Or you do one-on-one session, and the person pay like 1 million naira. Maybe it's more of like you meet the person, like, or the person comes to your side and see the person one-on-one and video editing, and the person pay 1 million. The goal here is transformation. Yes, but the goal here is trust. It's not necessarily transformation, it's to build trust. Yes, and why the last year is subscription. They call it retainer. So now, after you have gotten people who enter there now, you would want to transition them to this place. This is where you retain them. So somebody who pay 50k now can end up paying 20k monthly because of what you helped him achieve the year. Now there's need for you to sustain it for him. Just like you buy Rolls Royce car now. You buy Rolls Royce car for like 100 million, then you need servicing every month. You need this thing. So that subscription, they might tell you, okay, pay $50 monthly for will be helping you to service it. So this is it. Let's not go deep into this to know, so that we'll not go deep. But the main part we are talking about here is just these two. That's the main part we're talking. So this free, I have not mentioned here, free video, blah 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 blah, is to get attention. That's the main That's why people create contents, create valuable contents to gain attention. Because if you get attention, you cannot transition to people to for them to buy something, transition them to here, transition them to them. So that is why my channel I post, in my channel my group I post. The goal is not just to post. I'm building a business, and a business is not just about, it's not charity. You have to have profit so that you can sustain the business, keep doing it, keep providing value. So that is why, as I'm giving free value, I'm still transitioning people who are serious, who want to go in deeper into the value I'm providing. They will maybe pay me for maybe my community, and when they feel like, wow, this guy can help me achieve more. He have proved himself to be helpful and very valuable. They want to go into a very deep path transformation. Yes, so but this is the tool we are talking about. Talking about attention, this is the free thing you give. So your attention can be in form of prototype, free prototype, just like how you give that business owners free this thing, free um video, free video editing for their business. So you can get attention that way. That's another form of attention. DMing people you don't know, it's a form of attention, and giving them value for free. So it's a form of an attention. So people you give value for free. Next thing is to, you can offer them a low ticket. That's a low barrier offer. Low ticket offer is something that they don't spend a lot of money on. It can be 1,000 and so, and upward 5,000. So it can be a product, it can be a service, but I would want you to make it a product so that you would not attach your time to it. So a product can just be something that you can give them access. It can be a form of ebook, a resource, maybe an app or a template, blah 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 blah. So it will be low ticket, between 1,000 to 20,000. Yes. Low ticket self. Some people see 20,000 as very something high. Why some people still see it as a low ticket product. So let's just say 1,000 to 5,000 is a low ticket. So something you price at that range now. At that range. So you give them access to them before you start thinking about. So lastly, let me summarize it. Go straight to the point. So now, what you do now? I feel I'm overwhelming you with information. I wanted to talk about this because now, because we're talking about productivity now. You have to have a product. You have to have structures for getting customers for that product, and your financials. So your financial is not you knowing your cost now. You are making a lot of money now. You have to know how to spend those money. Where are those money getting? Where are you keeping those money? What money is this going into marketing? What is going into airtime, and you want money for data you use for doing people's job and the rest? Which one is going to tools like maybe getting phone camera, or maybe ring light, or blah 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 blah, or maybe probably you have a monthly subscription in one app you are doing to fulfill customer job. So all those things are cost, and there are so many costs in the business, but I just listed three, and you just have to list your own cost. So this is the financials. Before you now minus it, you minus all the costs plus your total revenue. That's money that come in, and the amount of your expenses. The remaining will now be your profit. So the remaining will be profit. So you can choose to, okay, so I want to, inside this profit, I want to do savings. I want to have innovation cost, innovation budget, money I just keep for just innovation, to buy courses and to improve my skill, money for education. Then the remaining one will now be, okay, this is for me as the founder of the business, as the major shareholder of the companies. Okay, this one is my own dividends. Or you can choose to say, okay, I don't want to have any dividends. I want to reinvest all my money back and invest all my dividends. So in the next 5 years, I will harvest all of them back. So I'm just teaching you this system as how, like, the basic way business should be taught. Business is not something that you make 5,000 naira because you you spend 2,500, then the remaining 2,500 is you, then you go and eat the 2,500, then you reap. No, business is something that there is a set of rules and structures you have to put in place for you to grow. Except it will just be going up down up down. So there have to be structures And this is what I'm just trying to let you know. So now this is a structure, a simple set of structure. And now I'm talking about operations now. Talking about operations. These are the set of human resources that will run all these things we are talking about. So at the beginning stage, you are the one doing everything. You are the one that is as the CEO, the creative. You are the driver. You are the everything of everything. You are your personal assistant. You are the one doing everything. So at the beginning stage, you are the one running the machine. But when you begin to become more profitable, you are making money. Then you have to start delegating things. You know that I'm not good at this thing, so let me delegate. I'm not good at sales, let me invite somebody who is very good at sale and be paying that person. I'm not good at this, blah 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 blah, let me bring in somebody who is good. So but at the beginning stage, for me now, at the stage of my business, I'm the one doing everything. I'm the one doing almost everything. So but when I begin getting more profit now, I will start investing it on delegation, because when I delegate, I have more space to do other things. When you delegate now, you have more space to do other things, and in return it will make you a lot of money. So people think that paying people to come work for them is a waste of money. Is actually the greatest investment, because when you are spending 6 hours to do something now you are not even good at doing, but now you pay somebody to do that thing, then now in as much you pay the person, you will see that we will say that okay, you lose your money, but now you gain 6 hours back. That 6 hours why you invest it on other part of your business that will make a lot of money. Now you have invest 6 hours, maybe you invest 6 hours to marketing, or invest in 6 hours to what you know you can do best, that is really growing the business. That 6 hours you invested now will give you returns more than the person's salary. So now you are not losing, you're actually getting a lot of money in return. That's talking about leverage. So talking about the structure of human resources needed to make everything run. When you have started getting, you are making a lot of money, you are getting profits and the rest. So you are thinking of, okay, how can I begin to create systems in form of people who will run the entire system. God created the earth and he put man to run it. So same thing. If you want to create business, just like you're acting like God, you're creating the world, and you're creating a world, and you have to create somebody in your likeness, in your image, to come and run it. Yeah, Rema. So now what you do now, the next thing is just focus on attention for your low ticket product, then before you create your core offer. So now what we are doing now is just focusing on attention. These two things, attention, giving free prototype and making them come into this place. You focus on it, make your first, you can say just first 500k, then before we now move to this core product, this transformation. Now you can be selling product for like 50k to a million, something like that. Now it's cool, right? But if the thing we are just, we are focusing on just the low ticket offer. How can you sell that Capos Premium to like 1,000 people? That's what we are thinking now. This is it. So this is the entire system for now. Entire system, you can build upon this, upon anything that is confusing. Go and learn it. Start with your vision. Then you know the knowledge. Then you learn about your skill daily. You improve that specialized knowledge relating to your vision. Then this is the productivity, and this is what my business helps people to do, help brands to achieve. Yes, this is it. Hope you have a nice day ahead. Focus on getting attention for your low ticket offer while you build the main core offer that you can charge a lot of money for. Thank you very much.